Record. I got to start again. I think I'm recording. Yes. Norma Tansey, we're here and we're going to do our educational chat, 5 minutes on product. So I have a, come on, if I can, it will let me share my screen. There we go. I did it this way so that I can kind of do a slideshow and welcome everyone to this new format. And we're going to be doing it the first and third Thursdays. This is the Zoom link that we're going to be using. And again, 5 minutes of product, 5 minutes of tips, and then Q&A. And this first part is recorded. So today's 5-minute focus is DDR Prime. And this product comes in both a soft gel, and you get, I'm thinking 60 capsules. So if you're taking them twice a day, a 30-day supply, they're $55. Or you can now buy a 15 ml. It used to come in a 30 ml, but it's now a 15 ml for 28 PV. Why do we need DDR Prime? Well, we've heard that DDR stands for damaged DNA repair, or it's also called the cellular complex if you have older books where they just use the trade name. For our emotions, DDR can be transforming. It helps with repairing, with balance, rebirth, vitality, health, being healthier, and also being open to change. And when I'm reading this, I'm thinking, oh, in our house, my husband has been taking it for years. And I kind of stopped because I was taking other things and I didn't really feel I needed it. But I've been having some skin issues and I'm thinking, you know what? I need to be taking this internally. So I went and grabbed one and took it internally today. So what is in DDR Prime? Well, the main ingredients, frankincense and wild orange, are both shown to promote healthy response to free radicals. The clove oil that's in it is a powerful antioxidant. The nioli and thyme are supportive of cell immunity and overall cellular health. I want to back up. Nioli is a form of melaleuca. It's taken from the twigs of trees that are that grow in New Caledonia, Madagascar, some of those places. So it's a version of a melaleuca. Summer Savory. Now, a lot of us earned Summer Savory last year, and did you know that it's supportive of the body's natural mechanisms dealing with oxidative stress? That's another one I need to pull out. I opened it, smelled it, and thought, ooh, but maybe I should be adding that into a gel cap than adding it. And then, of course, lemongrass, which is just so great for environmental threats. As I said before, it's designed for healthy cellular integrity, and you can drink it in your water if you have the oil version. You can take the capsules. You can also apply it topically because it is it's been proven by many places that it with that damaged DNA, if you've got an area on your skin that it's not healing correctly, try adding some of the DDR Prime. Now, you don't have to do it directly on an open wound. Do it around it. And it can cause skin sensitivity, and in case that happens, what do? Dilute it with a carrier oil, fractionated coconut oil, even your kitchen coconut oil or olive oil will help to dilute and reduce sensitivity. But if you want to drink it, put it in a citrus drink or in your tea. So that was our 5 minutes on DDR Prime. Did anybody have any questions real quick before I move on? No? Okay. I'm starting my timer again. And now we have 5 minutes of tips and tricks. And we wanted to talk about how, where, and why to apply oils, but I mean, basically how to use the oils, because maybe you never got a wellness consult or you're just not sure. And I always tell people that oils only work if you open the bottle. And so I want to start it with lemon oil and how I use it. And Sherry, I hope you're going to chime in, and Sue, and even Vicki, maybe with some ways that you might use it. I don't want to be the broken record that doesn't stop talking. So raise your hand if you drink lemon oil in your water. Anybody drinking it in the water? It's amazing for cleansing and gut health and helping remove junk that accumulates in our body. So drink it in your water, number one. You can diffuse it for its ability, for its cleansing, its ability to energize, create focus, mental clarity, gives you joyful feelings, and can also help you stay rational. So it might be a good one to diffuse if you know you got a difficult conversation to have with someone, or add this with some balance or frankincense for those conversations. In our house, we also use it to clean and preserve fruits and vegetables. I love cutting up an apple, washing it first, because the apples that we buy today have like a wax covering on them. And so if you're not washing it and using some kind of either vinegar or the lemon oil, you're eating extra stuff that your body doesn't really need, or even recognize and know what to do with. So Sherry, I'm gonna stop right here. What's another way that you use lemon oil?
Because I have kidney stones, a lot of them, I drink the essential oil every day to help with that, as well as just it's a form of detoxing, as you said. But I think my favorite use of lemon oil is to be able to get the sticky residue off of products, like that price tag that gets stuck on something, and it just, a drop of lemon oil just will remove any sticky residue, and then you're not having to use some chemical agent that stinks to do that. So that's probably my favorite use for it.
So Sue, do you have a different use or way that you use lemon oil that we haven't discussed?
I used lemon oil to clean my grill one summer. It was particularly greasy and thick, and I just did lemon and water and sprayed it on, let it sit 5 minutes, and it wiped right off. It was amazing.
Yep. I use it to clean your oven. I mean, think about the products you have in your house that you wouldn't need to buy if you knew the different ways to use these oils. Vicki, do you have a favorite way of using lemon oil? Oh, did you find the mute? Should be lower left. Oh, you're still muted. Let's see. Can I unmute you?
Yeah.
There.
I'm unmuted. I think I have used it. Well, I like it drinking it. I also will use it on chicken.
Ooh.
And just take olive oil and lemon and just rub it all over my chicken. And you have to just really play with it, because we really like lemon, and I find that it cooks out of it. But I have used it before on a little paper towel getting gum out of my dryer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's excellent for any of that sort of thing.
Nice.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing, ladies. I did put some more tricks in there, so I was going to see which other ones you might enjoy using, or if you didn't mention using it to clean the gunk out of your diffuser. Diffuse just the lemon and water, and then when you turn it off and dump the water out, a lot of that residue will clean right out, just wipe right out. I always recommend grabbing a Q-tip to get into the corners, and don't forget to do the top of your diffuser. Lemon is in my kitchen window because we combine it with peppermint and lavender and drink it as a shot for natural allergy relief, so internally. And I have a story of a friend who came over one day and said, oh, I can't stay. I was having a reunion. I can't stay because I I have laryngitis. And I pulled out a spoon, put honey on it, and 2 drops of lemon, and she took it. And I said, just let it kind of trickle down your throat. Long story short, she left 2 hours later and her voice was back. And she came back and said, I need a bottle of that lemon for the next time that happens. So that's another way. It's a great sore throat, and lemon is a natural antihistamine. So taking it internally anytime that you have respiratory issues can help. And as Sherry and Vicki talked about, again, use the lemon oil for cleaning. It's also, put it with olive oil and a little vinegar, and you can actually clean your wood cabinets with it too. So lots of uses of lemon oil. If we're applying, I'm over the 5 minutes, but if we're applying it, now we talked about internally, if we're applying it, I do recommend for people with sensitivity, maybe using a carrier oil, even the olive or coconut oil, if you're trying to use it on your skin. So,
And the photosensitivity.
yes. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Any of the citrus oils can cause photosensitivity. I'm going to go back here. And if we're using them on a regular basis and using a lot of them, and what that means is if you drink a couple of glasses of water with drops of lemon, and then you go for a 4 or 5 hour hike out in the sun, you more than likely will end up with a sunburn, even though you think you're okay, especially if you apply it onto your skin. Yeah, so always be careful about sun sensitivity with any citrus oils that you're taking internally. All right. So hopefully that helps people. And again, I want to be mindful of time. And at this point, I'm going to stop sharing, because I'm going to stop the